Hey guys, Dillon Voss, Voss Family Racing again. Man, it's been a long time since we've made a video, but here we are back on YouTube, having a great time. Man, we had a fantastic weekend at Bradenton Motorsports Park last weekend for the 2022 Snowbird Outlaw Nationals. Fantastic weekend. I got back in the 632 car. I've been running pro stock all year. Mike Murphy is taking a break on the summer swing, on the winter swing down here in Florida. So I got a chance to drive the Pro 632 car again. Had a fantastic time. Qualified number one. We haven't been on the pole in quite some time in either category. And then was able to bring the car all the way to the final round where we've lost against eventual event winner, Alan Drinkwater. But man, what a fantastic weekend to finally get the car back. We've been trying some things. We kind of got out in left field. We were able to get the car back into an order where we know it can run up front, and we did run up front. We had a fantastic weekend. So, man, let's show you how qualifying went. So eliminations coming into Sunday morning, the crew is ecstatic, qualified on the pole. We've been working on some things. We're going in a forward direction where we want to go. We started off 415, we went 417, and then I clicked it off in a 420. So we're moving in the direction we want to go. The things we're trying are positive. What we're doing in the car is working the way we want it to work. So we're going into Sunday with a boost of confidence that we've got a car that can win this race. The side of the ladder we were on looked really good. First and second round were almost give-me's. So, the semis, we had to run Chris Holdorf. That was going to be a battle. Proved to be a battle. And then we knew the final round was either going to be most likely Darrell Stewart or Alan Drinkwater. So first round of eliminations, we broke a clutch disc on the starting line. Fortunately, we had a buy run. I let the clutch out. It spools the hub right out of the clutch disc. Terrible. We never break one, but we're trying some new things. Like I said, in the bell housing, and one of these clutch discs was one of the new ones. So we didn't have another one, so we had to go back to our old setup for second round of eliminations, the semis, and the finals, obviously. So we put our old setup back in it, just kind of our tried and true setup. We run down there and run like a 421 or something, 424-ish, E2. Then we know we have to turn on it. We got to run Chris Holdorf. Chris Holdorf is a bottom to mid 20s guy, so we're gonna have to go down there and give it our best shot. We can't lay up against Holdorf. Our E2 run showed the data was fantastic for what we wanted to do. So for the semis against Holdorf, we just turned it up a little bit. We were going in the direction we needed to go faster. I was 60 on the light. Holdorf was 20 on the light. And I was 4.5 numbers better than him on the track. I went 420 with a 0. He went 424 with like a 6 or something. So I almost gave the semifinals back up on the starting line in the semis, which would have been devastating. But fortunately, my crew chief bailed me out. We had the power to drive around him. And then we're set up for the semi, or for the final round against Allen Drinkwater. Since we broke the clutch disc, we needed more clutch pressure on the starting line. So the other things we were doing to the clutch with the other discs made it a lot easier to get that much pressure out of it. So we put obviously we had our old setup back in it. We had to put a bunch of bass into this thing to get it to perform the way we needed it to perform. Well, when that happened on the starting line, as soon as I went on the two-step, the counterweight applied and shoved my foot right off the clutch pedal. So unfortunately we had a red light, and then I just aborted the run. That would have been a fantastic run. Those guys went down there and went 417. We would have been right there on their heels. Allen was 27 on the tree. It'd have been a fantastic drag race, one of them old, just a rivalry type match race. It would have been fantastic, but it didn't happen. We red lit. But to come out off of a rough, turmoiled season, and to go to the finals at our home track down here in Bradenton was just fantastic. My guys worked really hard throughout the year. Corey stayed up late at night trying to figure out what was going on with the car and how we can get it back into the order we know it can run in. And man, we found it. So we're extremely excited about our 2023 season. We have no reason to believe that we can't go out here and run for a championship with Mike Murphy. He's going to be back in the car driving January at Bradenton for the U.S. Street Nationals, and then on into the professional series of the PDRA. So we're really excited for what we have in store. I just got to say thank you to my crew who has really put in the effort, especially my dad and my brother who work day in and day out at the race shop, making sure that these cars are in the order that they are to run in at a championship level. They do a fantastic job at it. Liquid Molly came on board this year. They've been a huge help. David Vigilante with Vigilante Associates Custom Glass System has been a humongous help this year. We can't thank him enough. He's been fantastic with us. Jay at AED Competition Carburetors have really helped us out with the carburetors. Voss Wheelie Bars, Voss Racing Engines. Those are companies that we have a great group of guys at the shop that work in and day out to make sure we have the best product that we can have and the best horsepower that we can have. And the scoreboard shows it with our mile per hour. So Crash Claims R Us has been a huge help. And then all the other guys that help day in and day out all year long with this stuff. I cannot be more appreciative of everyone. And like I said, next year we're going to roll into this thing hard. Next year we're going to have a really good year next year, and I hope to see you all. Keep track of the channel, follow, subscribe, hit that like button and the bell notification so you get notifications when we're live. And can't wait to see you guys again. Thank you so much.